Hey, so it's been a super long time since I've been in front of the camera. It's been like what, 3 months? I want to say. I keep disappearing, but that actually won't be an issue because of the topic we talked about today: to be employed or to not be employed. That's the question. For those who aren't used to me, I'm Trey. I am your long distance distant cousin, bro. I was at my most recent job for like, I want to say 2 years, almost three. If the rest of the year would have played out. I'm pretty sure at this point, I don't really know anybody who's working who is actually like having a good time. Like everything is starting to fucking suck. The only things I really had to look forward to that's really bringing me like some type of satisfaction, really is just like getting out of the house or being at the house sometimes. Hell, sometimes being at the house. Or like being at the gym or just being on a game. That's all I really got. If I could travel, honestly, if I could just travel without having to worry about nothing to do with clocking into anywhere, I promise you I would do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I've been, unemployed for like a week, I want to say now. A week or two. Yeah. I'm sorry, time is like fucking slipping because time moving like this now. At this current point in time, I'm like so incredibly happy that I am gone from my most recent job. I'm not even gonna lie, like at all. I'm fucking happy. So I worked at this place. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking say it. That's how much I'm fucking happy I'm gone from this place. I almost definitely miss the coworkers I had. They were so like cool. I think that was like the coolest bunch of people I worked with like at a job ever. As time went on, from the point I started to where I finally just like called it like fucking quits, it was just like stuff like steady compounding like over time to the point where it's like, when I'm off work, I don't want to think about work. And it just came to the point where it was like, okay, you know what? I know I got this day off right here. This day off, I'm going to go film this. I'm going to go explore here or just do anything. And then that next day would come and it's just like, wow, I want to just lay here and relax. And then so many hours go by and it's time to get back to the house and in the bed for work tomorrow.
It's not your birthday, boys. It's Marion's birthday.
Which I kind of liked going in super early in the morning. Because, you get into a job and you work. And the earlier you get off, the better. You got the rest of the day to fucking do whatever. When you get off, the nighttime don't even matter no more. Because you're going to sleep in the afternoon. Like, you can get out and do stuff. But, over time it starts to wear you down a little bit. Because it's so physically taxing on the body. And then you have to deal with like customers and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure anybody that has ever worked in retail, you already know how that goes. Being away from a job for like even just this past 2 weeks has been the most relaxing thing I've done in so long. My very last day, I knew it was that time. I'm pretty sure everybody that has worked at a job that's frustrated them, when you get to that point, it's that time.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
And you won't be back. My team in particular at my job, we were the unloaders. So we were the people like unloading trucks. The people I worked with were so cool. But we got mistreated hard as fuck. Like you get in and you'll get like talked to like a slave or something, and I wasn't fucking with it after a while. And at this point, the way everything is going, like even if you have these jobs and you kind of can deal with being unhappy for a while or just tired of the garbage that comes with a job, everything outside the job is like starting to fucking suck.
Am I the only one that's just been so fucking bored? Like there's nothing to do. Like today I was almost fucking crying because I was inside all day, bored. There's nothing to do ever. It's boring.
Like all of this stuff getting crazy expensive.
Damn. 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 Damn.
at a certain point, it's just like, you know what? I got so much shit going on to where I can't even be forced to care about this other shit.
But I never made it to law school. And I never got to see Paris in the spring. I never got to stay over in Yellowstone because it was too hot.
Not to mention, I never wanted to be one of those people to where, you know, you work a job and the job starts becoming all you like do and think about. You ever work at a job to where you got like a coworker to where this job is fucking everything to them?
It's just so crazy though.
You're gonna lose your job doing that like that. I know the GM, you're gonna lose your job like that. GM don't play that. See that? Cameras watching. Cameras everywhere. They watching. That's the one I was talking about. I don't want he texting on the phone and doing all that. I told him I don't do that here. I told him myself. Just doing my job. Yeah.
There is nothing else that exists other than this job right here. Really caring about every aspect that goes on within a job or a company. And you can tell, you know, on my very last day, the day started, okay, I'll tell you, the day started off so normal. Got in, did all my normal stuff, and when we were done like unloading, I think I was like, I was stocking. And when I tell you I was getting so overstimulated by not only the constant complaining, but the customers and the physical tax that was taking part on my body, because I was still going to the gym, keep in mind. I was going to the gym, then I would be lifting all day at work, and then I would be kind of not getting as much sleep as I needed. I would want to like be up and kind of enjoy my day. Like after I get off, I would want to enjoy my day. And then when nighttime came, it's kind of like, okay, you know I need to be in the bed. I won't stay up too late. But this YouTube video I just found, I can't skip that. You know, that's the point, like to where everything on the internet starts getting like stupid, like interesting. You get up and you get on your phone and you start typing in like random stuff you were thinking about. You come across this random thread and you kind of just go like down a rabbit hole and you end up staying up for like an extra hour or two. You know, I was working a day and I got so overstimulated and I was being talked to like so carelessly to where I was just like, you know what, at this point, as much work as I'm doing and as much effort as I'm showing, and I'm still like, I'm kind of being treated this way, you'll never see me again. I promise. I walked at that one day and I have never been back since. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did.
The first time you leave a job you don't like without putting in any notice or warning feels like your first nut. In fact, it might feel better. No notice, no warning, you didn't wait for a replacement or some type of stamp of approval. You just up and left, probably in the middle of your shift. Boy, that shit is enlightening. It's one of those brain chemistry development moments that you have when you're growing into an adult. And the concept of free will really starts to settle into your skin. I don't have to be here if I don't want to. I hate the work, they barely pay me for the work I do, and they're rude as fuck while I'm doing the work. So why would I stay? Oh well, I guess I need the money.
Psych.
There's more jobs in the world. I'll be okay in the long run.
Of course, I'll end up finding somewhere else. But am I looking forward to it though? No. I kind of feel like the big sentiment when it comes to a lot of people talking about how like jobs now are like so draining. Like it's kind of like you signing up to kind of lose that freedom you could have to be doing like anything else. I get it. Now that's not all jobs, of course, but for the most part, it's a lot. It's more than it isn't. That's what kind of sucks about like everything now at this point. You can't really like it. You can go wrong more times than you can go right, and that's a big problem. I've been super into the gym heavy ever since like I left, because that is like a place where I can get like some type of, I don't know, some type of enjoyment from just doing something. I don't know. I like doing something. Even when I'm doing nothing, I'm still kind of messing around with something. If I could find a way, in all honesty, if I could find a way to, hey, let's go and let's randomly have a vacation out of the country over here, or go a few states this way and stay here for like a little minute. I don't really know any job that's like, it's just like, you know, really filling these bad boys up like that. At this point, are we cooked? Because I think we are. And unless you are like doing something for yourself, or you got like some type of little business thing going on, or you doing whatever it is that you want to do, and it's like bringing in a super large amount of money, then that's the only way I can really see like anything working out, to be honest. Like, I don't like being super negative, but it's kind of one of those things to where when you see it one or two times, it's kind of like, you know, but when you start like increasingly noticing the pattern over and over again, it's kind of just like you check out. And I've seen a lot of people check out to where they don't want to do any of this stuff. They would much rather just be off in the middle of nowhere, completely unbothered, and just live. And more as I like aged, I really have gotten to that point to where it's like, bro, honestly, I just want to live. Like, I don't want to be bothered with all of these issues and problems. If I could just travel, honestly, I would just choose to do that. If I could be away from all of this stuff, I would. And luckily, I'm away from where I was. Being optimistic is one thing, but after a while, you kind of lose that hope. And right now, the way the world is going, to me at least, I honestly don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know where the fuck anything will be, me included. I just want to get up and get away, honestly. Like, I just really need to find some type of way to like just do anything else to where I can like have fun. That's the only thing I honestly ever cared about when it comes down to like the like main focus. I do anything, it's just to have fun. You know, I get we have responsibilities and stuff like that, which you deal with those. At a certain point, it's almost like the world is going, you no longer have the opportunity to get these things, to live this type of life, unless you work to the bone and you get old. Then, you know what, we'll cut you some change to let you go and live out being old. I don't want to wait until I'm old to start having fun in general, like living good. You gotta work so hard to barely get anything in exchange. You're spending more time at work and more stressed out. You have less free time. So you're exchanging your free time to do absolutely anything else in exchange for money that is decreasing in value. You're supposed to be okay with it? I don't know, something can change. But for right now, I think the world is going downhill. At a certain point, you can't care. I see a lot of other people that made that decision too, and they live a much happier life, or they find something down the road that works for them. And I'm hoping that's me too. I was feeling trapped, bro. Like, in a way, like I'm in here a lot. Then I come in my room and it would just kind of be like, you know, dang, I don't really want to do anything. Well, I want to do something else, but I don't have the energy to do that. You know, like a good time to like really just do whatever and not worry about, okay, well, you know, I'm having this fun now, but thinking ahead, damn, I gotta go back to this again. Now that that thing is out of the way, I could do the stuff that I actually want to do. It's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's a lot of stuff I want to try. And I'm hoping that with this new time I have to be like as free as possible, I can do something cool and I can bring y'all with me and we can see how that turns out, okay? For the most part, you can find me on my other socials at Love Thrones on Instagram and I Love Thrones on TikTok. I actually just recently took some pictures, which I think y'all should check out. But yeah, and I'll see y'all later, bro. Yeah, we'll be in touch.